Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our galaxy map because, well, unfortunately our intervention in MSV Ontario didn't end quite like we hoped. Unfortunately, but you know what? We're shaking it off and we're ready to move on to the next cluster. Just sort of hopping around the perimeters to see what we could see, and why don't we go see Jeff Bezos? You know what it is. Here we go. They're so rich they've bought their own solar system. And you know what? Good for them.
Signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
All right, the big bosses.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Which was how long ago?
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
And what's the big deal?
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in.
Oh boy.
A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Yeah, that's bad business.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
A little out of the way, isn't it?
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Alright, we're on it, boss.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
So there's a political aspect to this where we don't want humanity to be embarrassed. Which, I mean, we didn't really know what the Turians were at the time, so I don't see how the Council could be too hard on us, really. Would any species with, you know, first contact of an outside race really have done anything different? I mean, they gotta give us a little bit of credit, but I also know the Council doesn't really care for humans, so here we go. Agabinium. Okay, oh, so this is where we'll read the text once we come back to it. But let's hit the other planets, because that looks like it's where we're going to land. Dernuka. Okay. Going on there. Sonedma. And we'll survey it. We've got some polonium. Thank you very much. Sibin. What we have here. You discovered a large mine grid in a geosynchronous orbit. With help from Navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with a Quadim outpost insignia. Very good. We're happy to take that off the planet. And Tremar. Survey it, and we got nitrogen. Great. And I think we are maxed out on the necessary nitrogen discoveries, so I mean it'll probably still give us XP, which will be nice, but it's not hugely important that we find more gas deposits from what I saw in the journal. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and land. This is a really cool looking planet, Agabinium. It's a small terrestrial world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Anti-Superman. Though the planet has sufficient mass to maintain a much thicker atmosphere, much of it has been blasted away. The red giant Amazon is a long-period variable star, currently at the nadir of a 16-year cycle. At peak, its energy output doubles, lashing Agabinium with intense heat and radiation. The crust is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of tin. Much of the surface is coated with fine silicate dust, which easily penetrates the smallest cracks to foul machinery. So the surface temperature is -72 Celsius, which is surprising considering it's the closest planet to the sun, and it's getting lashed with this this energy. But a red sun is a dying star, right? Isn't that the case? So maybe the temperatures cool off significantly, and I guess energy doesn't necessarily have to equal temperature. But in any case, let's check it out. Hayden has not really come along with us much, so why don't we take him? And who else do we want? Liara was fun. Let's grab Garrus. And have a nice, well-rounded squad. We might have some maintenance to do with Caden's skills, which we have not touched in a while. Oh, wow. The atmosphere is so... I guess it said it before, but the atmosphere is so thin that there is no, I guess, any kind of optical obscurity between the planet and space. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, you could even see the sun. Let's look directly into the sun. Okay, we probably have some sort of tactical scanners or protection on. Alright, so Caden, you're a little bit behind, bud, so why don't we throw on some things for you. Oh, he could do electronics too. That would be nice. And he can also do decryption. Okay, so... Alright. I guess we've got a few options here. Our squad can kind of carry us as far as these extra skills go. So let's get to the point where everybody can do at least average. I'll understand if we can't hit hard every time, and we may not want to put all of our points to get them to hard at the moment. But he is a biotic, and neural shock knocks out an organic enemy for 1 second. That could be very nice. What does that take? I need to get medicine, which is 4 points. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we can at least unlock this first base use. And I would like to get to the point where we can get, yeah, stasis again is not super necessary, but lift is nice. So why don't we push up until we can get lift. We are squared away. Garrus. Decryption on hard objects. Sure, why don't we take that? That's nice. That's nice to have. Damage reduction. Assault training. Advanced overkill sniper rifles. Let's keep putting more points into assault rifles. And now that we've hit this sort of secondary milestone, maybe we will go ahead and catch up with the rest of his damage. As for us, oh, look at us. Okay, great. Now that we've hit, I guess, this level 15 milestone, we can go ahead and grab this this unity. And let's, just for my mental well-being, I really want to grab these last dialogue options. I feel like those need to be a super high priority for us, given what happened on the Ontario last time. Alright, so let's go ahead and save real quick. So it'll capture all of our skill tree updates. Get a move on. Oh, this is awesome. So this is pretty significantly different from the other planets that we've explored so far, and I love it. The atmosphere is pretty incredible. So hopefully we can recover this human probe from the First Contact War. If I remember right, it was sometime... Oh, my mind is sort of blanking on the timeline. The 2100s, I want to say. And we are now in the 22s or the 23s. So it's been a little while. Who knows how secure that nuke is in its current state. Any little thing could potentially set it off. That would be bad for business.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Suspicious.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Oh, what? Okay, we must be talking about two different things here. Well, we still gotta check it out, whatever it is.
There's a nuclear weapon down there.
Oh, it is.
We can't abandon it. Just stay on guard.
Affirmative.
Okay, so they're saying that our probe didn't crash here. It was moved down there. Got it. I understand. I thought they were saying there was some sort of, ship or something that we were responding to for a distress call, which I had not heard, but that makes sense. Okay. All right. Let us go ahead and be very careful, as we always are. No husks this time. So far. Check our 6. Clear. Next area. Up. Seeing anyone. Nothing on the mini-map either at the moment. Check. Here. Sort of sweep the room around the edges. Well, nothing is confronting us here. That means one of two things. One, it's a dead end. Not super likely. Or two, is that whatever we do find is going to be chasing us. And we are going to have to boogie as quick as we can to the exit with whatever it is on the tail. So is this the probe that we're looking at? Or maybe this is mining equipment. But in any case, long story short, I think we need to be prepared to beat a hasty retreat. Alright, that's locked. That might be where we will exit from. Right. Further on down. 40 meters away from our objective, I think is what that's telling us in the bottom right hand of our mini-map. Excuse me, fellas. Alright, okay.
That was a detonator, Commander.
Shepard, at last.
Sound like a supervillain at last.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
Yeah, I don't really have time for you.
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
Attacked Elysium, the Skillian Blitz. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed.
Yeah, sorry for your luck.
I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
Let's see if we can get some reinforcements in
My
here.
crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Touche. I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to start a fight that you can't win.
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
Let's just chill.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
No time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes out. Okay, well, we can do that. We've got 9 seconds. Okay, so... Easy. Oh, there's multiple of them. Okay, didn't notice that. And... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Alright, well, fortunately, we're on a timer, not on a success measurement, so we can... There we go. Oh, and one more. Alright. Wait for this cluster to go by, and... Bingo, bango, bongo. No sweat at all. Yeah, that's right. You can call me the Hurt Locker. Alright, well, now that we've done that, let's see what the damage is up here. Sounds like there was a cave-in of some kind. Why don't we save? I have no doubt we're going to run into some sketchy characters before too long. They're not going to be too happy that we've escaped. And that we disarmed the nuke. Talk about a little overkill. Trying to take out a human Spectre with a nuke, huh? Alright. So, do we need to make a beeline for our Mako on the other side? Because it seems like... yeah, we need to get across this range. Oh, it says mercenary camp. Means we gotta sneak up on them. Okay. Alright, gang. Well, let's focus on climbing first. And do this the old-fashioned way, on foot. It's pretty steep, though. Oh.
Kill them all!
Okay. I misevaluated exactly where we were. So, I would very much like to not start this fight if we don't have to. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh, man. Run, run, run. Let's get to our ship if we can. Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. Alright, Caden's down. Getting in. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, we've got our people back. That's kind of interesting. Here we go. One down there. Down there.
I'll kill you.
There we go. There we go. And we'll run this guy over. Oh, holy cow, what was that? Alright. He's done for. Alright. Not too bad. Alia went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this. For him, at least. Oh yeah. I like that little editorializing. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. I mean, we could.
Negative contact.
But I would still like to explore while we're here. I mean, I don't see us coming back here for many, for any good reason. So, mercenary camp 3. Let's look at this debris first. And go ahead and put all these points of interest to rest before we go back to the Normandy. That's half the fun. Alright, what do we have here? Crashed probe. Take this. What's the best way to get in? Running out of time. Okay. Man, we're gonna have to retry. Use the Omnigel. Okay. Now, I might be misremembering, but isn't there a way to turn some of our items that we don't need anymore into Omnigel? Oh yeah, there it is down there. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Because I think that that's going to be more useful in the long term for us than credits are going to be. So anything level 2 or below, I think is a good candidate to get turned into gel. Because, yeah, so sometimes when you fail these decryption mini-games or puzzles or whatever, you will not get a second chance at them. Unless you have the Omnigel to sort of hack it. Alright. And, yeah, it's just level 1 armor. Yes. Okay. Good. So, That should put us in a good position for a couple hacks, at least. It was, what, 35, 25? Something like that. So we'd like to have a couple of those in our back pocket. Alright, and one more thing to look at before we move out of here. I wish we could spend a little bit more time here. And to be honest, it was kind of a shame that the mission was underground, because we're missing out on this super cool atmosphere. And imagine one of those Thresher Maws coming up here. Sort of a nightmare hell beast in this landscape. Where are we going? Oh, up to the top here. Okay. Alright, we did it. And what's this? Scavenger Corpse. Take this. See? Another Turian insignia. The body has been here, is a long way from anything and appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siglar outpost insignia. Very nice. Always appreciated. Never expected. Alright, let's head back to the Normandy. All in a day's work. And we should get our thank you call from headquarters, I'm sure, when we open up the map. Oh, no. Okay. Not so much as a, good job, Shepard. You saved humanity's reputation. It's okay. We know we're good. We don't need any external validation. Make that happen. Maybe it'll happen when we fly to the next system. Okay, so we're done with Voyager. There was not much there to see, to be honest. Pharos and Novaria will continue the story. We'll get to them eventually, but I would like to level up our crew a bit more.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
All right, hit us.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Talking.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
All right, no problem, Admiral. We eat Geth for breakfast. Gethfest. Okay, so we've got 4 here. We've got Gagarin. We've got Tereshkova. We've got Hong, and we've got Vamshi. Okay, so Armstrong, obviously named after Neil Armstrong, first man to walk on the moon. Yuri Gagarin, first man in space from the Soviet Union. I wonder what the significance of Tereshkova, Hong, and Vamshi are. I'm sure they must be famous astronauts or cosmonauts of some kind, but I don't know their significance. I would like to know, though. Let's go to Vamshi first, and we'll end with Gagarin, because that's the name I've heard of out of the 4 of the smaller systems. All right, we've got Maji, Pregol, and Almos. Oh, we've got another red sun planet to explore. All right, again, as is our custom, we'll hit it last when there's nothing else to see value in the system. Survey this. Another Turian insignia. You discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. We're making good progress on these insignia. I feel like we've hit a hot streak with picking up quite a few of them. And just a regular old hydrogen helium planet. Alright. No secrets to be found, I don't think. So let's go ahead and land on Maji and see what this is all about. Alright. Maji orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A43, or III, not sure which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Half again. Does that mean half of, or 1.5 times? Vamshi B is an aging red class of red giant of class M5, let's say 3, over 220 the size of Sol. Maji has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust at the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Maji for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. Alright, so we've got to be on our guard. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. I didn't realize that this was a dual star system. Let's take another look. Well, I only see one. But in any case, so there's the blue one and there's the red one. Okay, all right, let's go for it. And Hayden didn't get a whole lot of chance to shine. Let's take him again. And if there's a bunch of unsavory smugglers and such, then Rex might know some of them. He might be good to have on hand. There's not been too many situations where party members have influenced dialogue options, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. So that's sort of my train of thought when deciding who to bring along. So we've got our anomaly, our Geth outpost, and the debris. So why don't we go ahead and mark our map. Got anomaly, Geth outpost, and debris. Why don't we save the Geth outpost for last? We know exactly what we're taking on. Probably a couple of those walking tank armatures. I think that's what they were called, Geth armatures. A couple of shock troops. Oh, we've got some mining that we can do along the way. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Twin suns. Not quite twins, though, because one seems more like the daddy sun and one's the baby sun. Okay. Go ahead and grab this. Move, move, move. Oh, man. Okay. Got it. Easy. Oh, we get a nice little chunk of change when we do that. $1,000. Considering that our armor was, what, 12,000? That's 10% discount every time, or 10% towards some new threads every time we mark one of these. So there's a good financial incentive, you know, to taking these when we find them. All right. Just over this ridge. Okay, just over this next ridge. Right on top of it. Right? What am I missing here? 3. Oh! Oops. Oh, we drove over it. Okay. Here it is. It was so small, I hardly saw it. And another insignia. The strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Edessan colony insignia. I wonder how far along we are. Let's just check real quick in this insignia mini mission. Where Turian insignia is 6 out of 13. Okay, so just about halfway there. Bad day's work. Okay, well, there seems to be some sort of point of interest happening in between here and what's marked on our map, which is unusual because typically it will show up. Odd skull.
I'm on my way.
Cool. Please. Is that a T-Rex? The massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hard suit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Interesting. So what did that do for us? Strange skull. Was that part of... It didn't seem like it satisfied any objectives, I don't think, that we had. Usually the pop-ups on the side will say, like, journal updated or something like that, but I didn't see any of that. Very interesting. I mean, it makes sense that they said that they brought in outside animals here to basically do a gladiator-type fighting around here. Their crashed probe. We got this time. Okay, not bad. Oh, grenade upgrade is always appreciated. And if I recall correctly, we're actually a little bit light on grenades at the moment. So, hopefully we can pick up a few. Or maybe we restocked when we hit the Normandy. I'm not sure. We haven't gotten into combat yet on this planet, so I'll need to check. But before we engage the Geth outpost, assuming that there's an on-foot portion, which there may not be, we may be able to just take it out via our vehicle. But we'll want to check to see that our upgrades are squared away. Right, so we've got this significant range here. Oh, we've got a mineral to hit along the way. Keeping one eye on the old mini-map. Where are you? Oh, all the way at the top. Okay.
Got it.
Some beryllium. What? Element number 5? I'm trying to remember my periodic table. Great shot. There we go. Alright, and that got us a level up, which is greatly appreciated. Any XP is good XP. And you know what? That means we've got one, if not two, skill tree points to dedicate to those dialogue tree options. I would like to get as soon as we can. I do not want to miss out on any opportunities. Okay, looks like we got a couple turrets. We've got mineral to survey in the area while we're at it. Alright, we're getting pretty close. Oh, where are they? I hear... What is this? Well, somebody fired at us. They could see us, but I can't exactly see them. Oh, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Give us 1 second. Get these deposits up and running. Right. We may need to zoom in to see what exactly is firing at us. Oh, I see it. Okay. Let's back up, back up, back up. Okay. One turret down. If we could just snipe them from up here, that would be outstanding. Don't see any... Oh, there's one. Don't know if they can hit us from up here. Famous last words, right? And to be honest, I don't know if we're hitting them from up here. I think that the terrain is blocking us a little bit, so how about this? Oh, there we go. That's effective. Okay, there's that. Back up a little bit. Okay, another turret down. Looks like we've got 2 more to go, maybe. So for these, I can't really get a good angle on them from where we are. So why don't we go ahead and roll this baby backwards. Go up the good old-fashioned way. Where are they? Okay, I guess they're at the top of this ridge, maybe. We've got to be careful. Turning this corner. Okay. There's the heavy turret up there. Oh boy, bob and weave, bob and weave. Okay, let's get this missile off. Okay, that's one. And, can't get a great angle on it from down here. Let's just keep moving up. Okay. Alright. Not a problem. Alright, good for us. Alright, we're getting close to the ground troops. That's what the jamming means. Let's just sit back a little bit. Oh, we walked right into that one. Okay. And let's zoom in a bit. Okay. Let's get behind here. Wait for the missiles to hit. And we've got a sniper. Oh, come on. Take him, take him. Alright, that sniper's toast. And this rocket trooper. Be no problem. Should be. Come on, buddy. Holy cow, he will not go down. Okay. Thank goodness. Oh, and a Colossus, huh? Good thing we did not go in on foot. Don't like our chances at the moment. Alright. 1v1 me. Okay. There we go. 3 more outposts to clear. Good for us. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and check the wreckage. There's not usually anything for us to grab. Not that I've found, anyway. Kind of cool. Okay. We've seen all that there is to see. And with that, I think we have found just about everything that we want to on here. Wreckage, strange skull, debris. Yeah. So let's get back to the ship. And why don't we give ourselves... Yep, 2 more points. So we'll max out Charm and Intimidate. We just need 1 more. Very pleased. So, guessing 4 systems, 4 Geth outposts. There'll be 1 per system. So much for the Vamshi system. Alright, let's move over to Hong. We've got Pomal, Asbin, Matar, Thessica, Riger. Okay, let's start it in and work out. So Pomal. Okay. There has been. Okay. Pre-garden terrestrial world. Alright, so we are going to land here. Let's come back to it in a second. Atar. We'll survey it. Matriarch's writings. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dillanaga's, I keep struggling with that name, Matriarch Dillanaga's writings. Great. Theshica. Hydrogen-helium planet. 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Theshica's moons. Recordings of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. That's cool. A little bit of space cop work. Always good to hear. And Trigger. Ice Dwarf. What do we find? Some lithium. For the old lithium batteries. Alright, and what was it? Casban that we need to land on? Yeah. Casban is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casban has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile, young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. So we're gonna land anyway, because we're above the law, and we'll try not to disturb the environment as much as we can. Cool, so we're passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. I guess that's why there's all these meteor showers. Comet showers. So Liara, we'll take you along. And Ashley, we have not grabbed you for our squad. So off we go. Alright, what do we have here? Anomaly, debris, anomalous signal, Geth outpost. So let's keep our habit of saving the Geth outpost for last. Oh, that's cool. This these comet showers. Very cool. Oh, it's so nice being on a green planet. We've been to a lot of red and orange and brown planets, so I mean the terrain is, you know, admittedly not that different, but the fact that we are seeing just a change in the color pattern or color palette, no matter how small, is greatly appreciated. So they said it was similar to ancient Earth. Wonder if we'll find any, I guess, primitive life forms. Probably nothing intelligent, because he said there was a potential for sapient life. Ooh, do I really want to go down here? How am I going to get back up if I do? Hang on. Need to take a look over the edge. Looks like it wants me to go down into here. I will. But getting up looks like it could be a major hassle. Is this really where it's telling me to go? Let's zoom in. Bit. Okay, no, it's not in this pit. It's along the perimeter. Okay. Good thing that we checked before we just went headlong into this this pit. All right. So let's just circle the rim of this crater. Looks like it might be on the other side of the rim. Oh yeah, I see it now. We'll try very carefully to not fall to our deaths. To be honest, we probably could have just done this on foot and saved ourselves the danger, but Here we are. Beacon.
Heading out.
Alright, what sort of beacon are we talking about? ID tag recovered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thien. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. So we know nothing. Okay. Well, forgot that. Head to our next destination. And, what's going to be the best way to get there? Okay, let's hope we can get out of this. Man, think of all the testing that would have had to gone into this to make sure that if the Mako fell in somewhere, there was a possibility, like any kind of path for it to get out. You know, I don't know to what extent this terrain is, I guess, randomly generated. I guess it can't really have been, right? Because they have to place specific mission objectives in places, but just with all these elevation changes, it must have been a challenge to test. Okay, we're gonna go along this rim. And we are gonna have to go down, looks like, no matter what. Is this it here? Are we on top of it? Is it at the bottom? Or let's take a closer look again. Yeah, it looks like it's actually in the bottom this time. Bottom of the chasm. So, fortunately, going down is very easy. Like falling off a log. One more. That should do it. Hello. Crashed probe. Oh man, got a little smart. Okay, here we go. Oh. I want to have to use Omnigel. Ah, bummer. Okay. Alright. Well. There we have it. Alright, crashed. Seems to be a lot of crashed probes, planets that we're exploring. Quite a few. Anomalous signal. And I'm seeing some Geth-like turret signals on our mini-map already. I can't help but wonder if there's more than one Geth outpost on this rock. Even though only one is officially marked as a Geth outpost on our map. So let's sojourn up this cliff. Take a little peek. I don't see... Oh, there it is. Yep, I see it and it sees us. Alright, let's go. I guess it is a Geth turret. I mean, sure looks like it to me. Yeah. Okay. It's one down. Looks like there are two more, maybe. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no thanks. Not all of you at once, anyway. Why don't we circle around somewhere that we can hit, Here we go. Use the terrain to our advantage. And can we get at least one turret going? I don't even know which way we're facing anymore. It's hard to drive and shoot at the same time. Couldn't Rex and or Ashley handle some of this the shooting for us?